Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you're so motivated to do so. This is Wonders of a Black Woman. Well, a lot of people have been wondering why Big Boom would come out with an interview, say he's coming out with a book, and then go very eerily quiet. According to Jamil Peterson, he did an interview with Storm Monroe in these YouTube streets, and he says that Big Boone has been scared silent.
Really a victim of Steven. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I've been reacting to things comedically. I didn't realize how powerful the Big Boom interview really was. You know what I'm saying? And then after I did the interview with him, I got a hit back from his peoples from that same number saying that the man house got raided and they took the pony.
Okay, so you're talking about Big Boom. So after your interview with Big Boom went viral, Big Boom his house got attacked and they stole his pony.
Took the pony. I'm talking about the pony when he was like in the boxes with the baby oil. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they took the daggone pony, the genuine pony, and they were looking for other stuff like pictures, old pimp stuff, like different things because allegedly, I can't say allegedly. The man said that he was a pimp before.
He was a pimp. He gives pimp energy. We know that.
Now, okay, I want to pause it right there. We know that in this interview that Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy, is doing with Storm Monroe on the Storm Monroe channel. I will leave a link to this full interview in the description box. But he's saying that the reason why, or the excuse that the authorities gave for why they were raiding William Freeman, Big Boom's home, was because they were looking for evidence that he was still involved in sex trafficking. And thoughts ran through my mind when Big Boom said that he is the one that introduced Marjorie Harvey to Steve Harvey. And the fact that Big Boom used to be a pimp and allegedly is still involved in those activities. I can't help but wonder, how did he know Marjorie? How did he set Steve up with? In other words, what I'm saying, was Margie one of his escorts, prostitutes, hoes, whatever you want to call it? That's one of the thoughts that ran through my mind. Was Marjorie one of Big Boom's escorts? Because he said that he had introduced her to Steve Harvey at a poker house. Let's get back to this.
So he was being accused. This is what his people that set the interview up. After the interview, they told me that he was being accused of still pimping, you know what I mean, slapping a few, of them, and that he was allegedly growing marijuana in you know what I mean, in his backyard or something. So this is what.
Now, I find it odd that he's accused of basically sex trafficking. That's what prostitution and different things like that is, pimping, whatever you want to call it. He's accused of that, and it's interesting that Ernesto, Shirley Shawberry's fake husband, was accused of that as well. And you're looking at the common denominators of all of this stuff, and it's pretty weird.
The police came to his house for it, and they started taking stuff, seizing things, whatever the case may be. And I'm feeling bad at this point because, like, now I'm taking it serious. I'm like, damn. So he did this interview, and now, and he didn't have a gag order, but now there's police out of nowhere just going to this man's house after he went public and said the things that he said out of his mouth. So now I'm like, wow, Steve, and I know he.
Well, this isn't the first time that someone has accused Steve Harvey of using judges, lawyers, cops, of getting involved in his personal affairs and using them to strong arm witnesses or to harass people who have evidence against him or who are speaking publicly. You know, Mary Harvey is still going through uh, things with Steve regarding this issue. She supposedly had been locked up in a mental institution, all kinds of things. There are some bloggers who are being harassed allegedly by Steve because of some content that they have with Mary Harvey, alleging abuse that Steve Harvey did upon his child, as well as others. So this isn't the first time that it's alleged that Steve Harvey used some corrupt or crooked law enforcement officials to try to do his dirty work.
He has power. 400 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know how much power it is to have $400 in food stamps. So now I'm worried about the dude. The next day, I call the number again because, like I said, I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling like I'm to blame. So I call the number again. They didn't pick up. Call it again, and the dude finally picked up, and he said, and this is supposed to be one of Steve Harvey's representative one of Big Boom's people that set the whole thing up. He said that Big Boom was arrested, allegedly.
Wow.
After the house, he got arrested the very next day.
What did he get arrested for?
Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
A lot of William Freeman's out there. Like, I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm not finding out what's going on. So I got to sit back and wait. But I